Thanks for joining me today. Let's just have some fun, shall we? All right, so let's go ahead and start at the back of your mat. So we will come to the very back, feet about hip bone distance apart. Just give me a few big shoulder rolls. Just warm it up here a little bit, maybe one at a time. In case you slept funny, right? And then let's just do a big reach up and around. One more time. Big reach up, around. And let's go for our first roll down here. Exhale, round it down all the way. And just let your body hang. Let's just feel the weight of the upper body. Just pull us down for a moment. Just hold here. Abs are pulled in and we're just hanging out. Check out your feet. Make sure you're pressed down through your feet. You can even spread your toes apart and then press down into the mat. Soften your knees if you need to and round up. All the way up. And then roll the shoulders around once again. And let's do that again. Take an inhale and then exhale. Pull up in the belly. Just let the body hang all the way down. Feel that length in the hamstrings, the calves. If you took my foam roller class yesterday, hopefully you feel really good today. Kind of more open. And then soften the knees and up. And then roll the shoulders around. Let's go one more time. Exhale it down. Just melting down. And this time, as we're here, whether you can touch the floor or not, just let your arms hang and just shift a little forward and back. So we're shifting heels to toes and just feel how that changes where you feel it in your body. Right? From the balls of the feet where my heels almost lift up to the heels where my toes almost lift. And then now let's find that middle ground. And really press down into the floor. Bend the knees if you need to. Tuck your tail and round all the way up. And again, roll the shoulders. So we're going to walk out this time after a roll down into a little up stretch, down dog position. Here we go. Exhale it down. All the way. Once we're down, walk it on out. Remember, it's about 3/4 of the way or so. Again, it depends on your body and your length. Press your weight back. And again, your first one, right, we're a little tight usually first thing in the morning. So I always have to shift around a little bit for me. Make sure your feet are even. Spread your fingers apart and really press the mat away from you. And we want to really use our whole hand and press. From here, bend your right knee a smidge and push the left heel into the mat. Try not to let your hip shift around. Pull the shoulders out of the ears. Let the neck just relax and hang. And then switch. Right heel presses, bend the left knee. Keep pushing away. Feel like you're flipping your tailbone up. And let's just get that really good stretch. And switch again. Left heel, bend the right just a little bit. Big breath here. And switch again. And then both feet nice and heavy. Pull up in the belly. Walk it on back. Get that nice hang here. Neck and shoulders release. Scoop up the belly. And roll it all the way back up. Roll the shoulders around. We're going to go back into that position and add just a little lift in our leg. Here we go. Round it down. All the way. Walk it on out. Again, find that nice position that works for you, right? You got to find what's the best position for your body and what feels good. I don't want you to feel all the weight in your arms. Now this time, as I'm looking at my feet, I'm going to bring them closer together just for a little bit more stability. And then from here, looking at my toes, I'm going to slowly float the right leg up. And then just set it right back down. Exhale the left. So we're just transferring the weight in our legs. Try not to shift around. We're still getting that really good stretch as the leg lifts. Trying to press through the whole foot, whatever works for you. One more time with the left leg. Plug your shoulders down, relax your neck, and hold here, and walk it on back. Hang down again. Soft knees if you need, slowly roll up. Take your time, especially first thing in the morning if you do get a little lightheaded, right? Shoulders roll. Make sure you have water too. It's gonna be a warm day today. All right, we're going back again. Here we go. Round it down. Once we're down, walk it on out, and then find that press again, that up stretch. Hopefully you feel a little bit longer. Walk the feet closer together. Plug the shoulders down again. Push the floor away. Right leg floats up. Now from here, I'm gonna bend my knee as if my heel is just coming towards my butt. I'm just kind of letting it flop. And now just open that knee and then close it right back, just so we get a little opening. Open that knee, and then the foot kind of hangs back, and then bring it back to square. Again, open the knee. The foot is dropping down as the knee is going to the ceiling, and bring it back. One more time. Open it out, bring it back, set the foot right back down. Plug your shoulders back if they started to creep up. Here we go. Left leg floats up first. Bend the knee. Let your heel just kind of flop towards your butt. Open that knee. Try to square off your shoulders. I know that left shoulder wants to lift, and then close it back. Again, open. So the hip is opening. So I want you guys to get that nice stretch and back through the hip. Shoulders are back and still through the hamstring. Open it and back. One more time. Open and back. Replace the foot right back down. Walk it on back. Hang down. Shake it out. Soft knees as we roll slowly up. So just a different way to get some opening through our hips and just get a couple breaths here. All right, so let's come to the opposite side of our mat. Have a seat down. We're gonna start in a seated position. So plant the feet down. Again, they're not super close to me, right? They're a little away, where when I sit, I'm gonna grab, I can sit really tall. So I'm watching that I'm not collapsing down. My feet aren't so close to me that I feel smushed. My thighs are actually wet. So all we're gonna do here, keeping our feet pressed into the floor, exhale, just start to roll back and just get that little stretch in your low back, and then back up and extend. So I kind of like to think of these as seated cat-cows. So rounding, and then try to extend more from your sternum, less from your low back. Up, and then again, round, and up. Abs in as we lift. One more time, just round it, and I'll lift. Now from here, I'm gonna round back to that point where my feet can stay down, feeling that scoop in the abs, so that nice capital letter C, shoulders are down. I'm gonna take the hands right out, right above my knees. I don't want my arms to move. They might move a little bit, but feel like you're pushing down into the ground, using the whole underside of our arms. Exhale, right knee just lifts and taps the hands. And then the left, just a little tap. So it's not a very big movement. Trying to find those deep muscles into our low belly just to float the foot up. Exhale. Now I'm still squeezing my butt a little bit, squeezing the inner thighs to find my stability, so it's not all hip flexors, right? Belly is in. Exhale, one more time. We have the right little tap, left, grab the thighs, lift up, find that extension, open the knees, and stretch back out. So it's just these teeny minuscule movements, okay? All right, from here, going back to that same position, let's find our lift. Shoulders roll back, exhale, just draw back from the low belly. Find your nice lock and loaded little position that you can hang out there. Take the hands right back over. Now take your left hand right over your right hand only. Push down onto it and push your other hand up. So I'm feeling the muscles in my arms work. Now from here, exhale, just the right one floats up, just the knee and down. Exhale, up, Just tapping into the obliques, warming them up a little bit. And again, warming the arms. Use your arms, right? Use the air as your resistance, right? Let's really push into it. Exhale, so we get extra arm work. Last 3, exhale. Fog the mirror breath. One more. Hold, come to center, grab your thighs if you need to, reset, squeeze your butt, hands back out. Right hand over the left, push them into each other and left leg comes up. Exhale. So I'm in just a very small twist. I didn't really move my upper body too much, but you should be feeling the obliques on that left side. Tap in, because you're really using your arms too. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Grab the thighs, lift up, open the knees, and find that nice hip opening stretch right here. Shift around a little bit if you need to. You can press open, just get everything nice and warm. All right, coming back to that position. Here we go. This time I'm bringing my legs together, so I want to feel a nice connection and squeeze. Arms are going to go out this time. Exhale, find that little C curve. Shoulders are down. From here, just going to start pumping my arms. So we're just practicing our 100 right here. So let's do it in 4. So inhale, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale. Inhale, exhale one more time, and inhale, exhale. Hold, grab your thighs, lift up, open it out. So we're gonna progress to this one, okay? If you need to lay down to do it, if your hips are just not happy, lay down. Do it in a crunch with the feet down if you want to, right? It's just a little variation, kind of challenge ourselves a little bit more. Here we go. Arms are out, tuck our tail. Shoulders are down, arms are just about shoulder height. From here, I'm gonna extend my right leg out and pump my arms. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Hold. Lower that foot. Extend the left leg. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 4. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze your butt. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Grab. Lift up, open the knees. So the weird thing, well, I think it's kind of weird, about the 100 is I feel like it warms up my entire body. I don't know if it's the pumping and the breath, getting all that oxygen through your body. I just think it's really great. So anyways, hopefully you're warmed up. All right, adding on, here we go. Lift up nice and tall, shoulders are back, arms back out, lower down. Now, if you need to grab on, you can totally grab on, right? That's fine. If not, we're taking our arms out again. Belly is in. Extend the right leg out like you did before. Externally rotate it. And we're going to lower that leg and lift it up. Lower it down. Lift. Like I said, you can grab. You can even hold to help you a little bit if you need to. If not here, if you want it harder, hands are here. So I'm trying to engage through my thigh, but obviously I'm feeling my abs big time. But get the thigh cooking too, right? Last 2, last 1, set that foot down, extend the other leg, externally rotate, lower and lift, lower and lift. So we should be feeling that wrap into the thigh, really reach that leg long, getting those leg muscles working as well. 3, 2, 1, replace it, grab on, open out. All right, find that big stretch once again. All right, so from here, you can do a couple different things. We're gonna come down first on the forearms. To make it harder, you can come up on the hands, but I'll show you that in a second. I'm gonna show you this position first. Take your legs and flex your feet with your heels together, toes and knees open. So think of frog position with your heels on the ground. Now from here, I'm not just hanging out. I'm gonna push the floor away and open up through the chest and collarbone. So this is a nice chest opener, and to teach you how to engage the back of your body to hold you up, right? Like I said, we always go so rounded. We gotta really get that back body fired and open up the front body. Now, as I'm here, we're just gonna exhale, float the right leg up and tap it down. Easy peasy. Exhale the left. Now try not to let my upper body move, just that lower half. Exhale, the belly pulls in to lift. One more. Now can I bring my right one and hold it? Then the left one, right down, left down. Left up, left down. So notice, right up again, trying to keep the pelvis really quiet so it's not moving around. Left, right, left, right. Holding here, go ahead and press yourself up, get a quickie stretch. So you can stick to that, staying on your forearms if you need to today. If not, let's challenge yourself and come up on the arms. If you're like, nope, not happening, try it for a second, go right back down, okay? So I'm gonna go back to my leg position that I had, but this time take the arms maybe wider than your mat outside. Probably, I have a really wide mat, so I'm actually having my hands out pretty wide. Lift the chest up again. I am in a little bit of a lean back or a little tuck, but don't collapse your shoulders. Find that back body again. We're gonna exhale right leg, left leg. Again, right, left. Now we're gonna go right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Notice the challenge now that we lift both legs up. Left, right, left. You should feel it a little deeper in that low belly, especially if you're in this up position. 2 and down. One more time. Right, open the chest. Right, one more time, and left, and come on up. For this next one, if you need to go on the forearms, because we're gonna lift both legs up, you might want to, but try it again. It's gonna be harder up on the hands. Just know that's a more advanced position to be up on the hands. You can go back a little further if you need to, it might help. Lift the chest up, flex the feet, dig your heels together. Imagine you're squeezing a ball in the inner thighs. Exhale, both legs up, and light tap down. Lift, I'm not putting my weight back down. Exhale up. Low belly here, guys. Open the chest. Dig the heels. Lift. Good. Squeeze your butt to help you up. You can always go on those forearms. Give me 3, and 2, and 1. And come on down. So that's all prepping us for a more advanced exercise later on. Not meaning today later on, but maybe later on. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and extend the legs all the way out. Let's get some nice big movements here. Reach your arms out, shoulders down, exhale, tuck your tail, and just slowly melt down, one bone at a time. All the way. Once we're done, let's get a big stretch here, guys. Big stretch. Stretch through your fingertips, through your legs. Big breath here. All right, get everything repositioned. Squeeze your legs together. Arms are up to the ceiling. Palms face each other. Inhale, lift. Exhale, use your abs to come up and just get that nice little lift up over. And then slowly roll down, one bone at a time. Real slow. Anchor the legs down all the way. Again, if you have trouble with roll-ups, here's your position. You lift, grab the thighs, extend the legs. Right? That's your modification if you need it. And then slowly roll back down. Shoulders down, strong arms. Feel like you're squeezing in. Fire up those arm muscles. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, draw the abs in, scoop, 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 scoop. And let's get a quickie stretch right here. Flex the feet, find that big stretch. All right, so now that we did that, let's come up and do one more thing seated, and then we'll come down and we'll kind of go back and forth. All right, so first off, I'm gonna take my hands back, Again, getting that opening in the shoulders, so hopefully it's been opening for you. Turn out your fingertips, lift the chest up. Plant your feet down, hip bone distance apart, my feet are away from my body to start. Lift, and then let's just press the hips up and lower down. So do a couple preps here, make sure your feet are in the proper position. So when you lift up, you should be able to lift your toes and lower down, and watch the knees don't knock together. Again, open the chest, press the hips up, 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 and down. So we're just gonna prep here for what's called leg pull back. Essentially what leg pull back means is a reverse plank, right? Because we're in the opposite position, but we're doing a prep for it with the knees bent. We're gonna try it out later with the legs straight. It's hard, it's one of the hard ones for me too. It's a lot of hamstrings and back body and a lot of opening in the shoulders. So if this is good for you and you feel it, stick with this, because I feel that this is a nice work anyways. And back down. All right, so while we're here, let's do a quick set of tricep dips. So fingertips face in, lift your chest up, open it out, lift the hips, now tuck. So we're not as high, open up the collarbones, slow bend to the elbows and press up. Slow bend, press up. Real slow, and then a quick up. Slow, and a push away. Slow, and then a press. One more time. Slow, press. Now we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna go quick, and then slow up. Quick, slow up. Again, quick, slow on the up. Quick down, slow. One more time, slow, and lift, 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 lift. Lower the hips, extend the legs, shake it out again. Reach the arms up, circle the wrists around if you need to. Little crunchy, crunchy, crunchies. And then give yourself that nice fold forward. Stretch out the back of the legs, pulling your toes back, and give yourself that nice big stretch here. All right. We're gonna revisit that later. Just wanted to prep it out. Here we go. Arms are out, chest is up, we're rolling all the way down. Exhale, draw the belly in. Slowly roll down one bone at a time. When you get to your shoulder blades, let's hold it right here. Bring the right leg to tabletop. Hands go back behind your head. From here, you're gonna extend the right leg up, lower the straight leg down, drag it on the mat to bring it back. Extend it up straight. Straight leg to the mat. Drag it along the mat to bring it back to tabletop. Again, extend it long. Reach it down. Bend it in. Hold here. Now, if you want it harder, if it's not hard enough for you, cover the left leg the whole time. Stretch it up. Lower it down. Drag it up. That's if you want to, okay? Extend. It is a lot harder. Lower it down. Drag the mat, hold. We're gonna reverse it. Extend the leg onto the mat. Kick it up, bend, find your mat, stretch it out, kick it up, bend it back, find your mat, stretch it on up. Again, you can hover that left leg if you want to. And you just have to watch your back. Kick it up, because it's hard, especially when that right leg goes all the way out. Let's do one more time. Kick it up. Bend, extend, hold the leg straight, reach your arms long, exhale, use the belly to come all the way up. Give yourself a stretch before we do that little bicycle position on the other leg. Again, pick and choose what works for you. You can do this with your head down too. Arms are out, shoulders are down, exhale, draw the belly, and we're rolling down. We're gonna stop right off those shoulder blades once again. Once you're here, belly in, hands back, bring the left leg to tabletop. We extend it up to the ceiling. Lower the straight leg down. Drag it on the mat. Bring it up. Extend it long. Reach it down. Drag it. Trying to get some nice length out of that leg. Engage those leg muscles here, guys. Drag it. Extend it up. You can hover that right leg. Woo, hello. That is a whole lot harder. One more time. Drag, extend. or hover it, your choice. But the higher that right leg goes as you're doing it, the easier it will be. But this is still very challenging to hold the leg up. Your choice, right? Wherever it is for you today. One more time. Bend, extend, squeeze the legs. Reach those arms. Exhale, abs in. Give yourself that nice stretch forward. Stretch out those hamstrings. So should have felt really good getting that big reach, that length. Grab some water if you need it. All right, we're going right back down. Okay, so I'm scooching over a little bit because our arms are going to be out in a T for this next one. So make sure you're not going to whack anything. Here we go. Chest is up. Slowly roll down one bone at a time. All the way down. And let's find that nice big stretch. Stretch out the tummy. Ooh, we should have felt those belly muscles working here. I know I did. Okay. So laying onto your mat, you're going to take your arms out like a letter T, okay? And so I'm reaching them out. I'm going to have the left leg straight onto the mat and extend the right leg up to the ceiling. If you need to go tabletop, you can do this too, okay? Just in that position. If not, we're straight up, the hips are anchored down, squeeze the inner thighs. From here, take your left hand up and rotate that palm inward. From here, we're gonna exhale, curl up, reaching towards our pinky on our right leg, and then just open and lay back down. Again, exhale, lift, just a little crossbody, and back, and anchor down the left leg. If you need to have it bent, if that feels better for you, go for it, okay? Depending on your flexibility. You can always bend, right, the right knee to like this if you need, okay? Your choice. I am adding to this in a second. Reach. And then the right arm, I'm just pressing into it because I want to lift up a little bit higher off my shoulder, but not use my shoulder. I want to use my obliques to get me up. One more time. Lift and back. Grab behind your right thigh for a second. Give it a nice little stretch. Okay, so the next one, a little choreography. It's going to be a little bit more difficult in a weird way, but easy too. I don't know if that made sense. Okay, so I'm going to take my right leg, lower it down a little bit. So now it's more at a, I don't know, maybe 60-degree angle. Take the left arm is going to go up again, but this time my right arm, I'm going to lower it down. So it's not at a T, it's kind of in between, and you'll see why. So what's going to happen here? That leg is a little lower. I'm going to now cross over, but I want to use my right arm to lift up this time. So now I'm up on my forearm, but watch you're not in the shoulder, okay? And then carefully, very slowly, come down. Again, cross, lift. You're going to push down through that forearm, not from the shoulder. Go slow. Exhale, up, lift, and slow, 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 slow. Let's hold it up here this time. Up, up, up. Lower the right leg, lift it up. 1 and 2. Try not to put a lot of weight on that right arm. 2, 1. Lower all the way back down. Let's give a stretch real quick on that right leg because I do have an addition to that. Okay? Super fun. No? I think so. Okay, lower that leg once again. Take your right arm out with that lower angle. Here we go. Left arm up. Abs in. We're going to come up, 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 up. Reach to the toe. Now, let's get that left leg up and down. Squeeze it up. Keep the chest open. Exhale up. 4, 5. Squeeze 6. Stay open. 7. Hold 8. Can we hold it? Can we lower both legs and lift it up? 5. Lean back a little bit. Reach. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Hold it. Lower the left leg. Come all the way down. Grab onto that right leg. Circle the ankle if you need to. Hug the knee in. And draw little circles around. Alrighty. Let's extend both legs out. Once again onto the mat. Reach the arms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale all the way up and forward. All right, I'm going to flip around so you can see me better on the other side. Okay, here we go. Scooched over a little bit. Arms are out, chest is up. So now we're gonna be on the left leg. Lower down slow, one bone at a time, all the way down. All right, make sure you can see me good. Open the arms out like that letter T for the first part. Anchor right leg, bend, extend the left leg up. From here, gonna take the right arm up, palm faces in, and exhale just that little cross body. And then open back out. Exhale, we lift, and back. Like I said, you can bend the knee if you need to. You can always, on this one, hold your neck, right? If you're too necky to do this, hold your neck, okay? Again, exhale, reach, and back. 3 more, up, and back. 2 more, up, and back. 1 more, hold, little lifts, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down, grab the thigh. Circle the ankle if you need to get a good stretch in that hamstring. Again, it's a lot of leg muscles to hold that leg up too, and flexibility, so you gotta really pull in everything. All right, here we go for the next part. Take the left arm lower, down, palm is down. Take the right arm out, lower the left leg halfway down. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Here we go. Cross over, lift, press down through the arm to lift over. So use that arm, slowly go down. I think the descent is actually harder than the lift. So really go slow. Exhale, up, squeeze that leg long, long, long. Engage those muscles all through the thigh. Belly in, try not to use your left shoulder. So if that means you're not gonna come up very much, that's okay. Readjust where your arm is to help you, all right? Let's stay up, here we go. Up, and we're gonna lower and lift that leg 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, abs in, and 5, slowly lower down, grab behind your left leg again, give it a stretch, you can hug it if you need to, get that quad kind of stretched out, because we're going right back again. Anchor down, squeeze the inner thighs, left arm again, slightly down, right arm up, lower it down, exhale, curl it on up, reach, 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 shoulders are down, bottom leg is gonna lift 1, abs in 2, and 3, and 4, and hold 5, we lower, you can lay back a little, and lift up 1, abs in 2, squeeze tight 3, suck it in guys, 4, shoulders are down 5, squeeze tight 6, we got 2 more, 7, one more time, 8, lower the right leg, slowly come out of it, grab on, hug that knee into your chest, draw circles around, hug both knees in, make sure we're feeling okay. Let's go ahead, set ourselves up, and we'll do a quickie stretch. Stretch the left leg out, hug the right knee into your chest, right? Because that was a lot. It was fun though, right? Hug it in. I told you it'd be fun today. Hold on to the left knee. You can take the right arm out and then cross up and over. Shoulders are down. And then really reach. And breathe. All right. I heard somebody say that they understand now why playing sports without an audience is really hard. It's like, oh yeah, it's kind of the same. Come back. No one's like laughing at my stupid jokes. Go ahead and switch, or screaming at me, or saying, you know, I'm on fire. Go ahead and switch around. So kind of in a weird way, I can do whatever I want to, right? I can't hear your feedback. All right, big stretch and breathe. But I try to be nice and then come back. All right, extend your legs out once again here, guys. Shake it out. Extend the arms up. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, use the tummy to come all the way back. All right, so as promised, we're going to try the leg pull back. We're gonna do it first with one knee bent. So we'll prep it again. Like I said, it's really hard, especially if you cramp in the hamstrings. Sometimes it's real tricky. So we're gonna do it with one knee bent to start. So take the hands out once again to help with the shoulders, open out, plant your feet. From here, we're just gonna lift up the hips, double leg. Now, once we're here, we're gonna take the right leg out and press it into the floor and push the hips up, right? So you're really pushing down through the back of that leg. You're gonna lower the hips a little bit and press up. So I'm trying to emphasize that right side just a little bit more to prep me, okay? Just two more this side, up, one more, up. Slide that foot back in, squeeze your bottom, extend the left leg out, anchor it down. You can flex or press down, find what works for you. Lower and then push. Lower, push down through that left side. Again, flex if that feels better. Whatever works, push. And push one more time, open the chest, replace that foot, and lower it back down for a moment. Okay, bring the legs closer together, lift the chest up, bridge those hips back up. Get the right leg out, anchor it down, really squeeze. Okay, here's the kicker, left leg out. Hold it here, guys. Hold it for 5. Open the chest, 4. Squeeze your butt, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down and back. Believe it or not, that's still a prep. Let me tell you. The advanced part of that exercise, then we lift the leg up. Maybe we'll get there. It's a hard one for me. All right, coming back up. But some of you might be like, well, that's not so bad. I kind of like it, right? So here's what we're gonna do for a little prep instead. We're gonna open back out. We're gonna keep the legs straight this time. So I find it's a little trickier to get into because it's harder to get the hips up, but let's try it. So squeeze your thighs, open the chest, dig down those feet, lift up, 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 holding here. Now, can we slide the right leg in and bring it to tabletop? And then slide it out. Woo! Slide the left one in, tabletop, slide it out. Slide to tabletop, woohoo! Keep those hips up, do what you can. Remember, you can just hold it, or you can have the knee bent on the floor, up. Takes a lot of ankle flexibility too. Up, hold, lower, down. Flex the feet and stretch out those hammies. I'm hoping none of you cramped up on those. I know, it's a little rough, right? Woohoo! But again, full body, hello. All right, shall we add on? I don't know. Let's try it, let's try it here. So let's try it with the knees bent. We'll get into it this way and we'll try it out, okay? Here we go. Lift the chest up, open up. I have my feet closer together this time. Lift up, 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 up. Squeeze your butt, open the chest. Step the right leg out, squeeze that butt cheek. Step the left, squeeze it. We're gonna pull the right leg to tabletop and tap it down. 5, 4, woo, 3, 2, 1. Set that leg out, lift, lift, lift. Here we go, other leg. Tabletop, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side it out, lift, open, lower, down. Woo! Stretch it out, guys. Hello, hamstrings. Big stretch, just breathe into it. Hopefully your heart rate got up a little bit there too. I know mine did. All right, so let's go ahead, come on around. Come onto the knees. If you need to pad up your knees, pad up your knees. We're gonna come up to a side kneeling position. All right, so knees are directly under the hips. From here, take the arms out long, press down towards the floor, lift up. We're just going to do a little lateral shift first. Just kind of feel it in your body. Get your breath back after that last thing we did, and just shift side to side. So focusing on that lateral shift, it's just the ribs moving and the pelvis is trying to stay quiet. So we call this a disassociation of body parts, right? So I'm trying not to let my lower half move, just my upper half. Now let's hold it here. Take the left leg out. I'm gonna have my foot pressed into the mat, toes and knee are facing forward. Now watch you don't stick your tushy out. Push your pelvis forward. Watch also that hip isn't hiked up. Try to drive it down a little bit. Extend the arms. Shift over to your right as far as you can, then bring it right back up. Again, shifting over, feel that length, and back up and press down through that left foot. Again, I'm reaching across the room. Now adding on. Reach across the room as far as you can go. Open out to a side position. Now without pushing from the hand, lift up and back over. Gonna reach over to the right as far as I can. Then come down, because I want my hand away from me. Then lift to the ceiling using your obliques and your waist all on that left side. Shift, shift, shift. Really reach. Lower. Use your abs to lift to the ceiling. Then come up. Adding on. Shift. Lower. I'm going to start to float the left leg up and lift it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your butt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach that leg long, lift up to the ceiling, and come on back. Shoulders down, adding on to a side plank. Shift over, lower down, anchor into that left foot, push into the floor, get the right leg back. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee back underneath you. Push your pelvis forward. Lift up to the ceiling. Over again to the right. Lower down. Anchor down that left foot. Cross it back. Hold here. 5, 4. Squeeze your inner thighs. 3 and your butt. 2, 1. Knee back. Push your pelvis forward. Lift up. And let's stretch over that left leg. So really get that side stretch on the right side. And coming back up. Slide that knee back in. We're gonna go to the other side. All right, arms out. Strong arms. Take the right leg out. Foot is facing forward. Again, butt's not back. The more you squeeze under in that right butt cheek, the more it's gonna open up the front of that hip, and it's gonna feel better. Because once we go back, we're gonna use those muscles in the back and the hip, and I don't wanna do that. I wanna use more my butt and leg and waist. Arms are out, shoulders down. Shift over to the left as long as you can make your body, and then bring yourself back up. Shift it over. Shoulders are down. Lift it back up, staying long. Again, shift over and back. Adding to this. Shift over to the left. Reach over. Now lift up to the ceiling and back. Again, shift to the left. Stretch it long. Lower down. Pull your abs in. Lift up and back. Again, shift, shift, shift. Lower, abs in, and adding on. Shift as far as you can. Lower down. We're gonna slide and bring that right leg up and lift it. 1, 2, stay long. 3, 4, doesn't matter how high that leg lifts here, guys. 3, 2, 1, lower it down. Pull your abs in, try not to push off the floor as we come up. Adding to our side plank, stretch it over, really long. Lower down, anchor the right foot, cross the left one back, hold to your 5, 4, squeeze your butt. 3, push the floor away. 1, pull that knee back, push your pubic bone forward, tuck and lift, squeezing your left butt cheek. Shift it over, stretch it long. Lower down, anchor that right foot, cross it back, hold it, squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring that left knee underneath you, tuck, push your pelvis forward, lift up, and let's stretch over that right leg. Big stretch here, guys. Stretching our side bodies and bringing it all the way back up. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab some water again. We're gonna stay in a kneeling position if you're feeling okay on your knees. If not, pat it up a little bit. Okay, and it'll help you. All right. So I'll do this sideways, you can see. I have my toes curled back. Feels better, especially if you're a cramper. It does feel better. Okay. Pat it up if you need to. Arms are gonna go out, shoulders are down. Tuck your butt, so squeeze your butt underneath you and scoop your belly as much as you can and start to sit back to a little hover. Now tuck your butt, release it. Tuck it, release. So I'm hovering off my feet. I'm squeezing my butt, feeling my thighs up and back. Squeeze. Abs are in, squeeze. Exhale. Abs keep pulling in every time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the hips back, pulse down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up, tuck, and now tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up. Take a little stretch. You can go in a child's pose if you need to. Hopefully knees were okay for you. Remember, you just go down as far as your legs let you, right? More about the tucking and holding and squeezing. All right, I'm gonna do one more little variety with that. If you have a ball, you can always put a ball underneath you too. That's a nice trick. Here's another one. Bring your feet together and push your heels into each other, and your knees are opened out a little bit. So if this bothers, that last one bothers your knees a little bit, try this. Put your heels together, squeeze your butt. Here we go. Arms are out. We're gonna tuck our tail, start to come down, keep tucking, and I'm gonna tuck right, tuck left, tuck right, tuck left, tuck right. I'm squeezing my butt. Obviously I'm feeling my quads working here, but that's okay. We gotta work them. Squeeze, squeeze, up, up, and let's go. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 each side, and up. Woo! Come on down. Stretch it on back. Give yourself a little break. Woohoo! All right. I'm going to give you guys a little quad stretch, okay? Because it was a lot in the quads, but that's okay. We need to work those muscles, right? All right, so I'm going to show you a quad stretch. Come onto your right hip, and you're going to lay all the way down. Have the knees bent, and you can lay all the way on your side, or you can prop up if you need to. I'm going to grab my left ankle. Other leg can be anchored, and I'm going to pull my foot back towards my butt and tuck the tail. Now watch the knees not lifted. The knee is the same height as my hip, but I'm also watching that my knee's not forward. I'm not going to feel the stretch of that. I have to get my thigh back a little bit and tuck and really squeeze the butt so you'll feel your quad and your hip flexor get a really good stretch. Keep tucking. One of two things. You can try both. Pull your heels close to your butt as possible and you're going to feel one stretch. Then push your foot into your hand and you're going to feel a different one. Okay? Do what works best for your body, but let's get a really good stretch into those quads here. All right. Let's flip it around. Other side. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to grab onto my right. Go ahead and tuck your tail, having my ankle. Also, it helps you open up the front of the shoulder too. Squeeze your butt, tuck your tail. Again, do one of two things. Bring your heel towards your butt if you want to try that one, or push it away. But again, look down. Make sure your thigh bone is at least level with your hip. It's not in front. Like I said, you're not going to get the stretch as much unless you're really tight. If you're really tight and that knee is forward, you need to do more of this, right? And I feel that this is the safest way to do it. Standing is a little, I feel like everyone kind of screws the standing one up. Like this, you can actually see where your alignment is. So that's why I like it. And it's a more gentle, I'd say, on the knees, right? All right, fun, fun. Okay, let's come on our tummies, shall we? Okay, so on down, you need to get a little backward. All right, so we're gonna go in what I call a goalpost position. So when you lay down, if you either wanna roll your mat a little bit, or if you have a towel, you can place it under your forehead, because you actually do wanna have your head up a little bit, okay? So it's not, your neck is not hanging down, okay? So I'm gonna take my forehead right there on my mat, and then arms out to the goalpost. So if I look, I'm trying to have 90 degrees, okay, from my elbows, okay? And then forehead down. It's a lot easier if you have a towel, because my hands are kind of on here, but that's okay. So from here, reach your legs long. All right, I'm gonna lift my head up so you can hear me a little bit better, but what you're gonna do is push down through your arms, and all I want you guys to do is give me a little lift in the chest and fire up the mid back, tuck your tail, and then lower all the way down. push into the arms and lift, and down. So they're wide, right? The wrist should be lined up with the elbows. Again, push. So we're just firing up the back. And if this is enough for you, you can stay here, up, and then lower down where your forehead is resting. So I'm gonna just explain the next part for you, okay, with your head down. Dig your elbows into the floor and try to lift just the forearms up. And then lower down. Do that again. Now when you do it, look real quick. Make sure it wasn't just your hands that lift. You didn't just bend your elbows, okay? So when you lift the forearms, you should really feel that rotation in your mid-back right there, rotation of the shoulder blades, right? And the opening of the front. Hard exercise to do, but super necessary. Rotate and back. Keep your neck relaxed, please, okay? Forehead is resting. Lift, back. The next part of this is lift the forearms, lift the elbows, lower elbows, lower forearms. Again, forearms, elbows, elbows, forearms. Keep the neck relaxed. Forearms, elbows, forearms, or elbows, sorry, forearms. One more time. Forearms, elbows, elbows, forearms. Go ahead and come up and back into a child's pose. So I find that's one of the best exercises to find that rotation in your upper girdle and your rotator cuff, and try to, it's a great postural exercise. It's like when we've done the ones on the wall, where you do it on the wall, but I find on the floor, because you have the floor against you, you can feel it so much better. We can cheat when we do it on the wall, I find, okay? So we're gonna add on to that. So come on down again. You don't have to have it rolled up anymore unless you need to have the towel. So I'm gonna start back in that goal post. Long neck, push down into the arms, reach the legs long, tuck your tail. Give me a little chest lift here. Now from here, I'm just gonna take my right arm and slide it forward and bring it back. I'm staying in this wider position, and then the left and back. Like I said, you can do this with the head down still, right? Depending on your body, because I don't want you to move from your traps, okay, or your neck. Slide. Now, take the right arm out, take the left arm out, bring the right in, left arm out, right arm out, left in, right in. One more time, right arm lightly, left arm, right arm, left, last time, left arm, long neck, right arm, left, right, holding here. From your reach your leg long, externally rotate your legs so your heels are together. Tuck your tail big time. Take your arms back by your hips. Stretch them long. Feel like you could clap. Open up your chest. And from here, we're just going to squeeze in, firing up the back of the body, the back of the arms, the lats, squeeze. Now, can we lift our legs up a little bit? Make sure you're not in the low back. Squeeze the heels together. And now as the arms are closing, I'm going to do the legs. Squeeze, squeeze. So I'm squeezing arms and legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Give me 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. Keep the arms where they are. Let's get the legs first. Start tapping the legs. Tap, tap, tap. Squeeze your inner thighs. Tap those heels together. As you're doing this, inhale, bring the arms forward. Palms face each other and rotate them back. Keep those legs going. Again, inhale, arms forward. Exhale, keep squeezing. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, bring them back. 3 more. Forward, inhale. Feet, feet, feet. Squeeze your butt, guys. Reach forward and back. We got 1 more. Reach forward. Reach back. Hold it. Reach it. Squeeze and lower down. Take your hands down. Push yourself up and back into a child's pose again. Give yourself that big back stretch. You can round up into a shell stretch. Drop the neck. Push down into the mat and feel that stretch. And round it all the way up. Whew. All right. So we're going to do more of a traditional Pilates push-up today, you can always go to your knees, right? So here we go. Come to all fours, curl your toes under, lift up and stretch back, and let's walk back to the back of our mat. Hang down, shake it out a second, and round it up. Okay, so we're gonna do 5. So the idea behind this is when we walk out and walk back, I want you to try to take less steps every time. That doesn't mean start out doing 10, okay? Challenge yourself on the first one, okay? So here we go, maybe you do 5. We're gonna roll it down, walk out. How many does it take you? All right, took me 3. Once you're here, we're gonna do 1 push-up. Down and up. Pike your hips up. How many is it to get back? 1, 2, and roll all the way up. So I did 3 out, 2 in. All right, here we go. Going out, we're doing 2 push-ups. Roll it down. All right, ooh, still 3. Here we go, 2 push-ups. Down and up, abs in. Down and up, pike your hips. 1, 2, and round it all the way up. All right, we got 3 push-ups. Here we go. Roll it down. All right, how many can I get out there? Woo, 1, 2, maybe, almost. 3 times. Down and up, 1, and 2, and 3. Pike your hips up. How many? Woo, 1. Let's round it up. Hello. Woo, we got 4. Roll it on down. Abs in. Here I go. Woo, 1 time. Here we go. 4. And 3. Abs in. 2. 1. Pike it up. Woo, I still have 1 to get me back. And round it up. Okay, guys. We have 5, and then we're done with this. Shake it out. Can we get there? Here we go. Roll it out. Find it. Woo! 5 times. 5, 4, 3. You can always go to your knees. 2, 1. Hips up. Woo! I don't know if I can make it back in less than 1. 1. Hang here. Shake it out here, guys. Pedal the knees. Woo. Reach back, interlace the fingers behind your back. Stretch your arms up and over. Let's get a good shoulder stretch after that. Bend the knees. Chest to thighs. Big, big stretch. Extend. Again, bend. Extend. One more time. Bend. Extend. Big, big stretch. Release the arms. Let them hang here. Soften the knees. Pull up in the belly. Roll it up. 1 bone at a time. Roll your shoulders around. Alrighty. You are cooked. Nice job today, guys. Thank you for joining me. That was a lot of fun. Hope it was fun for you. Have a great day. Bye.